Welcome to a journey through the hidden gems of Europe. Today, we're exploring the enchanting city of Luxembourg, a captivating blend of history, culture, and modernity. Get ready to dive into the top 10 things to do in Luxembourg City, where every cobblestone whispers a tale and every corner reveals a new surprise. Number 10. Climb along the walls of the Corniche. In Luxembourg City you will find the walls of the Corniche which look over the city down onto a valley. This is also the spot where the Gate of the Grandeur is located, which was built in 1632, and there are a range of houses and other curiosities in the area such as St. Michael's Church and the Abbey of Newminster, which has a famous pipe organ as well as a black Virgin from the 14th century. Number 9. Explore the Palais Grand Ducal. The Palais Grand Ducal is the official residence of the Grand Duke and royal family of Luxembourg and is one of the most stunning feats of architecture in Luxembourg City. It dates from the 16th century and mixes a range of style including romantic touches and medieval and Gothic designs. Number 8. Visit the town of Echternach. The quaint town of Echternach sits on the banks of the pretty river Cher, which is also on the border with neighboring Germany. The town is famous for a few of its festivals, such as an international music festival that is run from May to June, as well as a dancing procession that has been held here for centuries on Whit Tuesday. In the town itself you will find old-fashioned houses, winding streets, and medieval architecture that hark back to another era. Number 7. Explore Berdorf. Berdorf is famous for being one of the tourist hot spots of Luxembourg and sits on windblown table lands that back onto valleys containing the Black Urns, the Shore, and the Esbach rivers. These valleys are covered with footpaths that let you take in the majesty of the landscape of Luxembourg, and this area is also home to over 3,000 acres of forest. If you like rock climbing, then the hills here provide the perfect opportunity. Number 6. Visit the Echternach Benedictine Abbey. If you visit the town of Echternach, then make sure to check out the Benedictine Abbey, which dates from the 7th century and has an adjoining museum. It is made up of 4 buildings and a central courtyard, and the basilica here has a huge amount of religious significance throughout Luxembourg. One of the reasons for this is that it contains a crypt with the sarcophagus of St. Willibrord, which is made of white marble, and the vaults here are covered in colorful frescoes that were painted in the 10th century. Number 5. Explore the Bach and the city casements. The Bach Cliff in Luxembourg is known for its cannons and its fortifications, and it is here that you can explore casemates, which is a series of underground passages. These tunnels are an amazing feat of engineering as they stretch for 21 kilometers and are dug out of solid rock cliffs. They were made with the intention of hiding soldiers as well as providing a place to stockpile horses and equipment. You can walk through many of the tunnels, and at the top of the plateau you will find the crumbling ruins of a former castle which was only discovered as late as 1963. Number 4. Stroll around Park Merveille. Park Merveille sits in the town of Berdorf, which is only 6 miles away from Luxembourg City and only 3 miles away from the French border if you want to hop across. The park is, besides an animal park, also an amusement center where you will find arcades, playgrounds, and even a train that runs around the park. Number 3. Admire the National Museum of History and Art. Despite its small size, Luxembourg is known for having a wealth of engaging museums. One of the best of these, however, is the National Museum of History and Art, which is nestled in the fish market part of the Old Town Center. Here you will find a huge range of items such as tools, coins, weapons, historical documents, and photographs. Much of the artwork is focused on the Gallo-Roman era and tells the story of social and religious life through the ages for those who call Luxembourg home. If you like modern art, won't be disappointed, and it is filled with the works of a range of artists from the 20th century. Number 2. Visit Notre Dame Cathedral. Notre Dame Cathedral was built in the 17th century by Jesuit priests and still stands proud to this day. One of the signature features here is the North Gate, which is Baroque in style and is covered with pretty stained glass that dates from the 19th and 20th centuries. As well as traditional structures, you will also find modern pieces of sculpture as well as a famous statue of the Madonna and Jesus in miniature form that sits over the altar. It is also famous for its crypt, which contains graves of members of the Luxembourg royal family and which is guarded by 2 lion statues. Number 1. Wander around the Old Quarter. The Old Quarter in Luxembourg City is the perfect place to kick off a trip to this delightful country and is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The center would have been surrounded by graceful ancient fortifications that once were known as the Gibraltar of the North, although these were destroyed in 1883. Nowadays you will find tree-lined cobbled streets as well as lush parks and gardens. As you wander around you can check out scenic bridges and winding alleyways, and the best tip is to see which areas catch your eye and explore them at your leisure. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel content from around the world. Until next time, happy exploring!